Patil University.
Yes.
And it has been a very long journey of almost 20 years in School of Physiotherapy.
Certainly.
So the journey has been absolutely great. It has been mind-boggling because I have seen our department grow, not just in academics but in research and many other fields of physiotherapy, where it has catapulted into multiple facets and become one of the front runners in physiotherapy in many colleges.
Oh, wonderful. Certainly, sir. Certainly. Oh, that's great. और एक और मेरे पास एक सवाल है, वो ये है कि what made you choose the field of physiotherapy? How did you prepare yourself for this since school and college days? मतलब शुरू से ही मन था कि भाई फिजियोथेरेपी में मुझे जाना है, और ये होता है ना कि मतलब 16-17 साल की उम्र में कि नहीं मुझे कुछ और करना है, किसी को स्पोर्ट्स में जाना है, किसी को इंजीनियर बनना है. What was your dream?
Well, one of my aunt was suffering from some brain related issues.
Yes.
And she had undergone surgery. So during surgery she had to undergo physiotherapy, and I saw the role of physiotherapy then basically for my aunt, and there onwards I thought ki I should take up this field, which is really changing the person's perspective and making the patient more functional.
Yes.
Improving quality of life. And making him more functional was very important. Independent was more important. So this was a field I wanted to do always.
So
when I saw that.
Sorry to interrupt you, but actually it was a bit emotional also. The decision was a bit emotional. So it was actually like that. I mean, it drove you so much that I should do that.
Yeah, because I had seen my aunt's journey as a patient.
Yes.
She was very dependent, but then how the physiotherapist made her independent from from a bedridden patient to make her walk.
Wonderful.
And that was quite inspiration. And the field of physiotherapy is really challenging, and it is like you're going from dependence to independence.
Oh, wonderful. Definition actually, dependence to independence.
Yes, that's
wonderful. Okay, Dr. Vijay Patil is an inspiration for all of us. How has he motivated you? I mean, actually, I think you have met with him sometimes, one or two times, or the 4 times.
Yes.
I don't know, but you can tell me.
We are extremely fortunate that Vijay Patil sir is our leader. He's actually a global leader.
Yes.
Global leader in education, in sports, and in philanthropy. Sir has been an inspiration. Sir has been a transformative leader. He transforms every person into a leader, and that is one of the remarkable qualities he has. Look at the infrastructure of our university. His vision to make this university set global standards speaks volumes about his work in our institute.
And definitely we can tell about the very fun building and a very fantastic building, the Center of Excellence, definitely.
Yes.
तो जो उनका actually एक vision रहा है और dream रहा है, definitely we're gonna talk about that. लेकिन उससे पहले अब मैं एक और question आपसे पूछना चाह रहा हूँ. Okay, I hope actually you have met our Vice Chancellor, Ms. Vanadana Mishra Chaturvedi. So tell us something about Mrs. Vanadana Mishra Chaturvedi and her strong hand of guidance for this institution.
Vandana Mishra ma'am, our Vice Chancellor, has been extremely dedicated, passionate person who takes every task into her stride so well and completes it with focused dedication.
Yes.
And I think we are very fortunate to have her because she does it with so much ease.
So much ease. Actually, sometimes I'm quite sure about that. That one of the most difficult thing actually is that you can't catch her. That is actually my vision and my point of view. What do you say about it? Because she is so much busy, she's so much multitasking. At the same time, actually, you can't catch her. Once she is there, and actually, at the actually same time, she can be there in the another department. So she can be everywhere.
So she wears many hats. That's why it is difficult to catch her. And that is why the work around our university is happening with great speed.
Yes, definitely in the greatest speed, sir. Indeed. Okay, I want to know now some major questions from you and from your side. Okay, so I want the answers of that. How can physiotherapy help individuals recover from sports injuries more quickly and effectively?
So sports physiotherapy is a branch which we deal with a lot of sports injury cases.
Yes.
And it starts from identification of what injury is, to establish the diagnosis, what is a differential diagnosis, and then we give evidence-based protocols.
Yes.
So that there is accelerated treatment and there is accelerated recovery of the patient, so that there is patient can go back to work, the sports physiotherapist is back to the game and back to his performance.
Okay sir, what are some lesser known benefits of physiotherapy that people may not be aware of? लोगों को ये सारी बातें नहीं पता होती हैं, उनको तो लगता है कि मतलब ठीक है और हमने सर्जरी करा ली और हो गया, हम सही हो गए। एक्चुअल में तो ऐसा नहीं होता है
जी,
क्योंकि मेरी मॉम के जब नी ट्रांसप्लांट हमने कराया था उसके बावजूद भी हमें बोला गया था कि स्पेशली अभी इनको चलने के लिए एक फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट की मदद की जरूरत पड़ेगी, वो इनको ट्रेन करेंगे, काफी सारी एक्सरसाइज बताएंगे, देन एक्चुअली शी कैन वॉक. So please tell us.
It's a very good and apt question. It is very important that physiotherapy is taken at right time so that it is maximally benefited.
Yes.
And it is very important to follow the instruction of the physiotherapist. And having a good follow-up with proper adherence to the protocol program is very important. A follow-up treatment is also very important, and following instructions and keeping the pace, keeping the exercises in progression. And many people think that it is you get benefit miraculously, or you want gains in short term, but physiotherapy definitely takes time, but you have to be a diligent follower of doing the exercises, doing the exercise regime very well, so that you get maximum benefit.
And consistency is the key. मतलब आपको regular.
Consistency is the key, and follow the instructions well.
Oh sure sir, sure. Okay, can you explain how physiotherapy techniques have evolved over the years and how they have improved patient outcomes?
Well, physiotherapy techniques have advanced like anything. Totally now in today's scenario, physiotherapy is evidence-based. Whatever treatment the physiotherapist gives, it is totally evidence-based. And what do I mean by evidence-based? Because whatever works best for the patient is need to be thought well. You need to follow the clinical practice guidelines, the consensus, what are the recent journal articles, so that the patient is maximally benefited and there is long-term effect. And that is how physiotherapy is going to be benefited, the physiotherapy profession.
Yes sir. Okay. There is also another question. What are some common misconceptions about physiotherapy? एक तो सर अभी आपने बता दिया जिस पर हमने बात की थी. And how can we address them? Some of actually more misconceptions.
First of all, physiotherapy is not a treatment. I repeat, physiotherapy is not a treatment. Physiotherapy is a profession.
Okay.
So that is very important to understand. It's a profession in itself. We have a professional identity. Yes. And physiotherapy is a very challenging field. It is we take almost 4.5 years to graduate, 2 years for masters, and minimum 6 years for PhD.
So much hard work.
So much of hard work. It is one of the most challenging curriculums in the world.
Okay. तो काफी सारे जो मिसकंसेप्शन हैं उनको काफी दूर किया है सर ने, और कोशिश की है जिस सर ने आप लोगों को बताने की कि ये बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने सोचा कि बस हो गया और फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट आ गए हमारे पास और फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट की जरूरत है तो बड़ी आसानी से इसके साथ हो जाता है. एज ही टोल्ड यू कि बहुत साल लगते हैं पढ़ने में और ये मतलब पूरा एक प्रोफेशन है. Okay, can you share some success stories where physiotherapy has made a significant impact on a patient's quality of life? There are a lot of, but actually
there are so many success stories, and every physiotherapist has its own success story. If you tell mine, then every patient of mine has been recovered well. It's very important that you have to wear a very inquisitive cap, why your treatment is working or why your treatment is not working. If your treatment is not working, why it is not working, and if your treatment is working, what worked for the patient. If that is your mindset and you go in a very rational manner, you have your clinical reasoning skills well, then I think you will not falter anytime, because ultimately that is how you learn, and that is how you go ahead with your treatment or assessment strategies.
Okay, great. Okay, one more question. What makes our institution unique I mean, D.Y. Patil University, and definitely is a School of Physiotherapy. What makes our institution unique? Of course, it's a faculty like us, definitely. But what about factors such as the infrastructure, cafeteria, lab, and research facilities, the varied courses, and the general environment of learn and fun?
So our university has a very 360 degree, I would say 360 degree for the student. You know, it is flexible.
Yes.
It has it has unique environments for study. Not only just curriculum, but extracurricular activities are also part and parcel of student here. There are cultural programs. There are a lot of educational programs for the students.
We have the garden and our own stadium, first of all.
Students are exposed to international,
Facilities.
concerts, facilities. We have so many in-house facilities like the stadium, like the gym,
swimming pools,
the simulation lab, the Center of Excellence building. You know, the great infrastructure is one of the strongest points of our university, and
Yes.
students are extremely lucky that they have they have a capacity to build upon.
Definitely, you're right, sir. Correct. Okay. What efforts are being taken by our institution of esteem to make India a global leader in physiotherapy?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I repeat my question. What efforts are being taken by our institution of esteem to make India global leader in physiotherapy, especially by School of Physiotherapy?
So we always have some great changes in our curriculum. We are going towards credit-based system.
Okay.
We are always improvising on our curriculum. Our curriculum is based on global competencies, where you look forward for the attributes of a graduate who have global competencies, not just academical wise, but even non-academic setup skills also needs to be developed in the student.
Sure.
And he should develop not just as a student but as a wholesome learner.
Okay. Now some personal question, and I hope actually you give the answer. And we will try to break the ice, guys. Okay, what is the greatest lesson you got from your student or students? I mean, ये भी कहते हैं कि मतलब, yeah, of course it's about the New York faculty, but it is also about, in your view, by your point of view, I can say it's know your student. So you can actually tell me about that. So, कोई भी एक greatest lesson. कहते हैं कि teaching सिर्फ एक ऐसा job नहीं जो सिखाता है, काफी सारी चीजें आप सीखते भी हैं. So
Yes.
please tell us about that.
So teaching is like is you need to be passionate about teaching.
Yes.
To learn is to teach twice. Or to teach is to learn twice.
Yes.
I would say,
Okay.
and you should inculcate that strategy in a student. You should be able to instill that passion of learning in a student, and if you instill that passion and generate that much of great zeal and enthusiasm towards learning,
Yes.
I think that makes you a good teacher.
So that is actually greatest lesson you got from your student or the students you learned. Okay.
So you learn from student. Every student is different,
Yes.
and every student needs to be tackled in a different way, because they have their own unique identifications, and you need to respect that. And I think if you respect a student, you need to make them understand that we are there to help them. And if you know that you are ready to help the student is going to come to you and take help from the teacher or the mentor. So it's very, very important that it's a the relationship of a student and teacher is basically to facilitate the learning process.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, right answer. Okay, if you would have not be a teacher or physiotherapist, you would be.
I would be a National Geographic explorer.
Oh, wonderful! I really love it. Or maybe actually we can now hear his voice in the National Geographic documentary also.
Yes. I'm a great fan of Sir Attenborough.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, which is the one book on sports you would recommend everyone to read?
I would recommend Sachin's biography, Play It My Way.
Play it my way. Wonderful. Okay, what do you do in your free time? How do you juggle your hobbies with your career? If you have the free time, of course.
Yeah, we have to take out free time because that's your me time.
Yes.
So I read books. I travel. I love to travel.
Oh,
I write. I like to paint.
so you're also the painter.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Actually, so much feathers in your cap. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. There is a rapid fire round, and I want you to actually give me the quick answer about that. So we are guys breaking the ice, and please focus on him now. This time there is a rapid fire round. So I think, are you ready, sir?
Yes, for
Okay.
sure.
Best advice you got in your career?
Best advice you got in your career is take everything seriously.
Okay. The happiest moment of your life?
The happiest moment in my life is when I saw my child's face when he was born.
Wonderful, wonderful. The saddest moment of your life?
My saddest moment of my life is I don't remember any.
Okay. No, actually, this time you're so much happiest person on
Yeah,
earth.
I want to concentrate on better things, happy things.
What about what the POV of your life? It's wonderful. You're so much positive about that. Okay, the challenging moment of your life.
Challenging moments are not just one but many.
Huh.
But I think it's very important to face any challenging moments. Every day is a challenge.
Every day is a challenge, actually.
Every day
Right.
is a challenge, and you need to take it like a cup of tea.
Which actor is your favorite?
Which actor is my
Which actor is your
favorite?
Maybe in Hollywood or Bollywood.
I like Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay.
I like Rekha. I like Meryl Streep.
Oh, Meryl Streep, I love it actually. That lady, 3-time Oscar winner for the best actor.
More than that.
More than that actually. It's a 3 times she was and Daniel Lewis. Okay. Okay, which is your favorite sports person?
My favorite sports
person.
person is one person, Sachin Tendulkar.
Okay, wonderful. The god of cricket. Okay, some insights, an idea that changed your life forever.
It's like if it doesn't mind, if your mind is doesn't mind, it doesn't mind. So don't take anything enter your mind.
Uh-huh.
That's very important.
Okay. If it doesn't mind, it doesn't mind.
Yes.
New to me actually, new for me. Okay, I love it. Okay, how success changed you? Do you think actually you have changed?
Actually, failures change you. Don't success should not change you.
Nice.
And success actually makes you more arrogant. But failures change you in a more positive way. And I think you should not be bothered about failures in life.
Oh, wonderful. You should actually just learn from them, or
You should
actually-
learn from them.
This time actually you rephrase the question. That's nice actually. How much actually failure changed you? Good, great. Okay, best role of your life: father, husband, son, or teacher, or physiotherapist. Best role of your life.
I think I juggle them very well.
Okay.
So if I want to be right now in my school, I am a teacher, so I do that role very well.
Okay.
So you should, whatever role you're doing in that present, you should do that very well.
So okay, in your home you're fine, you're good as husband.
Yes, yes.
Actually, or there is a complaint.
So, but you have to manage with complaints.
मतलब ये मतलब दुनिया में सबका हाल है, एक साथ ये होता ही है.
yes.
Okay.
You need to learn to manage.
Sure. Okay, I have the this or that round for you. There's the last one and last round. Okay. Veg or non-veg?
Non-veg.
Okay, great. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Gym or yoga?
Yoga.
Okay. Early riser or the night owl?
Night owl.
Night owl. कमाल है, उसके बावजूद भी अब टाइम पर आ जाते हो सुबह से, कमाल है यार. Emotional or the practical one?
Emotional.
Okay. But you will look like the sometimes actually I think you look like the balanced one.
Yeah.
You look like the balanced one.
I
Emotional-
balance the yin and yang.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, books or the Kindle?
Books.
You look like a book person. कि ठीक है, अब वो नई टेक्निक आ गई है, अब इतनी सारी किताबें नहीं कैरी कर सकते, तो then actually I'll use the tab.
Yes.
But you are the book person. जो book की जो महक होती है खोलने पे, hard copy.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wonderful. Same like me. Okay, mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Mountains. Okay. Religious or spiritual?
Spiritual.
Spiritual. Okay. Library or classroom? Which one is your favorite place?
First classroom, then library.
Then library. Okay, wonderful. It was nice. काफी सारे सवालों के आपने एक साथ जवाब दिए हैं और एक से बढ़कर एक जवाब दिए हैं. One thing now I want to ask, what you want to say to young students and new students and aspirants who want to come into the D.Y. Patil University, who want to come into the School of Physiotherapy, and who want to join your profession?
So I would like to first take this opportunity to welcome the students here. Okay, in our university. Our university is one of the great universities in India. Third time it has got a NAC grade, which is A++. We have an A++ at present. It is one of the wonderful universities, student-friendly universities. One of the best teachers are available here, who will guide you, who will inspire you, and make you a great learner ultimately. And it's very, very important that we nurture you at present here, and this nurturing is not just for the 4.5 years, but for lifelong, because ultimately you're a lifelong learner. So come, learn here, and be a lifelong learner.
Oh, wonderful! Actually, nice initiative by you, nice message by you, especially, and give a round of applause, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Actually, you came here, और स्पेशली आज हमारी डॉक्टर अजीत से मुलाकात हुई थी, जिनको आज हम आप लोगों के सामने लेकर आए हैं स्कूल ऑफ फिजियोथेरेपी से। दोबारा आप लोगों के पास आऊंगा कल भी एक और ऐसे स्कूल से एक और शख्स के साथ, नहीं तो कुछ स्टूडेंट आएंगे मेरे पास। तब तक के लिए बने रहिए हम लोगों के साथ 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज कम्युनिटी रेडियो ज्ञानवाणी, यानी कि ज्ञान की वाणी। थैंक यू सो मच।